What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this?
What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Disney toy box of Jack Skellington with the glow-in-the-dark Zero. So, I've ordered this 7 months ago along with some figures during a November 2020 Friends and Family sale where you can save up to 25% off your purchase online. So I bought this along with 8 other figures, which are 2 are playsets and vehicles. So I'll tell you which they are and how much I got it. So I got this for $11.25, which means $15 original and $11.25 when I bought it. So on the front of the box you get a nice view of Jack and Zero, and here's a nice purple background based on Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a Touchstone movie when it was first released, because if they released it by Disney, it might freak Disney people out who are kids and that it won't be a huge success. But due to them releasing it to Touchstone, it became a huge success. So that's good. So it's for ages 3 and up. We have the Disney Toy Box logo and Disney Store logo. Here's the sides. Here's a nice work of Jack Skellington. And here's the bottom, but no more pamphlet inserts. So there's a sticker to tell he glows in the dark. On the back, you had to collect them all, and I got everyone. And here's Jack Skellington, and this has got me excited. It's Sorcerer Mickey! Yeah! And he's number 18, which I mentioned before, the Disney series. And this is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So you can tell where he is from due to that. So here's some places where you can get and some wordings. And there's the price, which I told you already, in made in China. So let's get it open. I'm very excited, by the way. Okay, so we have a casing of Jack Skellington and Zero. So we have a nice purple background with all the circles. And here's Jack Skellington's picture. So I'm going to keep that. So let's get them all out. Finally got Zero out. Now let's get out Jack Skellington. Ooh, got an arm out, and let's get his head out. Ooh, finally we got him out. So excited. Here is Jack Skellington and the glow-in-the-dark Zero out of the packaging. Now, as far as y'all know, if you're familiar to this line, we got a Jack Skellington back in 2018. So they had the classic Zero with that 2018 version with the Mickey with Pluto back in 3 years ago, which I accidentally missed. So I'm very excited to have him re-released with a glow-in-the-dark version. So they're happy with this gimmick. So I think we better take a look at Zero first and then Jack Skellington. Okay, we're gonna move Jack Skellington out of the way. So let's take a closer look at Zero. So we're looking at Zero. So it's a little bit more translucent than the classic Zero with the white version. So it's a little like that but due to his glowing in the dark. So the only point of articulation is that his head can rotate a full 360 degrees, and that we have his nice ghost-shaped dog, and he is the dog of Jack Skellington. So we're going to show you a picture of how Zero glows in the dark, because that's the greatest feature of all this set. Here's the picture inside the package of how Zero glows. Okay, now that we finished looking at Zero, it's time to look at the Pumpkin King himself, Jack Skellington. So taking a look at him, you get his nice head that is very white and it's about egg shape. You have his nice eyebrows with all black eyes, with his nice, very detailed mouth painted all the way from here to there. So Disney, if you're listening to this, you did very well with his mouth, even the small nose painted. So moving on to his body, you get his nice bow tie, which is very cute, but however, it can limit his arm rotation. So it's just a separate piece that's actually glued on this surface, so that's a bit bad. So, but if you could remove it, if you're listening to this Disney, you could make his arms go all the way around. So moving on to his body, you get his nice bony shape of black and white stripes of Jack Skellington. And on the back, as you can see, he has his coattails, and his arms, they're very skinny. And as you can see, there's a small joint in this, it's very skinny. And his hands, they're very nice. The thumb is somewhat rubbery, but however, it's very thin and it might break off. So it's a little rubbery though. So that's nice. If it was a hard plastic, it'd be very easy to break. So this is a holding hand, and this is a waving hand. You can say, "Greetings, my friends." And for his legs, he gets similar to the arms, but however, it's the legs with his nice black shoes. So that's nice. So we have two peg holes since Disney made in China. So for his articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up about this far and somewhat a little bit down. You can pivot his head side to side, and it's a very good range of motion. It just rotates a full 360 degrees. And if we pop the head off, you can see that the ball joint is black and that it's painted black, so it can connect to this peg over there. So it's if you're seeing Nightmare Before Christmas, sometimes Jack Skellington can take his head off. So let's pop it back in. And for his arms, they do rotate all the way around, kind of hindered by the bow tie, which was said, so you could do that. And for his arms, they can lift out about this far, because as you can see, it's quite tight a little bit, and if I move it very far, it might paint chip this part, even though there's more, I think. His elbow bends very far, about a 90-degree angle. I say between 90 and 100 degrees. Yeah, between. So full rotation at the elbow. Single hinge wrist, but that bends up and down, like very far. It also rotates a full 360. It's the same for the other side though. So you can get into crazy poses if you like. We do have a full waist swivel. And his legs, they kick forward about this far and kick back. If I just move his coattail, which is somewhat soft, you can move it back like that. I think there's a joint in these, but however, it can move out tiny little bits. So you can, if I move it, it would be like that. So one thing to notice, you might think this is like a waist swivel on this side, but however, it's permanently glued on to this side. You might think that I wish it could be an ab crunch joint, but however, it's just a stuck piece that is not a double waist swivel. So knee bends 90 degrees. We have a full rotation at that same joint, and the foot does rotate, and it hinges up and down, but there's no ankle pivot. So it's a very nice Jack Skellington overall. So now for some comparisons. Okay, let's compare him to his Disney Infinity counterpart, which I have. So comparing to them, they're different, but somehow Jack Skellington is taller than his Disney Infinity counterpart. So you can see Jack Skellington, this Disney Infinity, they didn't paint his mouth, which is just like plain white. I do wish they could do that. So Disney, if you're listening to this, your Toybox one, you did very well. Disney Infinity figure, you need to put in a little more detail. But however, both of them are extremely the same, and they're very nice overall. But this one has no joints, and the base is just Nightmare Before Christmas, and at the bottom is just these. And I hope you could understand the differences and similarities to them. So guys, what do you think about this Jack Skellington? If you want to pick this up, you better do, because if you're a Jack Skellington fan, you better buy this. Also, I know this is like the best figure ever from the Disney Toybox line with the nice glow-in-the-dark feature. I kind of wish they could do more with this. So Disney, if you're listening to this, you better subscribe to me and be sure to check out more Toybox videos. So thank you for tuning into this video, and peace.